Welcome everybody to the stream. If you are here, give it one moment, please. Just one moment, everybody, and we'll get into this. We'll get started. Right. One moment, quick, everybody. Everything set up. As you can tell, as I said, we do have the light in the background. If you do notice, it is red right now due to a moderate risk of severe storms. That is for today. Definitely not what we want to hear. Not what we want to see. And this very dangerous storm that is going to impact the United States. Get into it in a second. We'll get it figured out. Yeah, definitely going to be very dangerous when we get into this. We did not want to see this happen. We weren't expecting this to happen either, and it did. I don't know how long we're going to stream for today. It kind of depends. I might have a plan or two later with people, so we'll see if that is affect anything. But besides that, we'll figure this out. I just said nerd alert. Wild. That's a wild statement to say. Kentucky, you guys just got a severe thunderstorm warning. And watch. And a tornado warning. You guys have the whole everything basically. Alright, we're ready. Let's get into this. So moments ago, we had a big tornado located with this storm, and it seems that it's back. This might be rotating still. Yeah, so it's still rotating. Correlation coefficient does not seem to be that impressive right now. Let's go back a little bit and see. I don't see. Okay, so this is when we had our big tornado earlier. You see the debris signature that does end up showing up. See how it goes straight through Clarksville, went right through the city, and then it kind of died out a little bit. And it does seem like it tried to recycle a little bit, but it does not seem to be as impressive. So, no need to really worry about that. Radar sites are very far away from the storms today. So it's going to be really hard to full picture here. There's a huge tail core with this storm right now. Yeah, be better from this one. So just basically a lot of storms are going to be out of the way of where most of these threats will be. Talco, I mean, the big picture on it. It does seem to maybe be wrapping up better. As we see, we do have our storm chasers on the ground. There's some people located. They are not going to be named for obvious reasons. When it does come to naming them, I will tell them if I'm going to pull them up fully. But for right now, for streaming reasons, I will not name them. But if you guys do, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and make sure that you are sharing the stream to people who are located in these areas, because this is going to be a very dangerous time. And we definitely do not want to have that go through any of your people's towns. That is going to be a very bad time. We are going to be testing a new type of warning system soon. I am going to try and get a quad view or a dual view screen on here. Until then, we'll figure out. I gotta call. Hold on. Okay, useless call. The rotation over Talco does seem to be rotating a little bit more. Kind of a little more stronger on the strong side, but still more broad than it would be. More than you would want it to be. The one down here that's near in the Ilia, still not really wrapping up too well. Still some strong rotation still found in it though. And then I'm guessing there's also some down here. There's not. Alright. Then we have a tornado warning in Hopkinsville, near Hopkinsville, actually, for this storm. And I think this will be allowed to expire because there's not really much actually there right now. And then there is another tornado, not tornado warning, but severe thunderstorm warning in Cave City, Park City. And this one does have a hook on it a little bit, but it is not rotating. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. The one just south of it is also not rotating and could start to. And then we have another storm that is down here that is tornado possible on it, Midtown in Salisbury. And this is rotating. About to go over the Cherokee campground. So this does have a hook on it too. Small storm, but it's definitely hooking. So we'll see. Let me update the warnings. I really need to get a system put through. I need to get my own manual system. I mean automatic system. That makes it easier for me. And then of course we have the one near Hot Springs and Mountain Pine that has a hook as well. A little bit of broad rotation found inside the storm, but nothing too serious right now. And then where we just got our new tornado watch in Oklahoma. One storm, not rotating too much as well. A bunch of just scattered thunderstorms happening up near Talahana in Oklahoma and Arkansas. Let's go back to these storms. I think our next tornado producer would be near Talico. Very strong rotation in two areas actually. So this could produce anytime now. CC drop does not look like anything's happening. No CC drop. Let's go back to the one near Idabel. Some broad rotation still. It's very far from everywhere. And of course the storms to the south. Look, I'm hidden. Alright, we got some broad rotation found near New Hope and Horde. And also a little bit to the west near Manolia. Check for any storm systems going through. Some small storms near St. Louis, just south of St. Louis, moving through. Doesn't seem like these will be too severe today. More of just a wind and some isolated hail threat. I think our focus will mainly stay near this moderate risk for the most part. Doesn't seem like anything else will really affect it. But yeah, these supercells, they have plenty of room to work with. Like, we have only one storm up here, but if these can get free or we can get these ones near Hope, it's really gonna be um just wide open. Got some more storms starting down here. We got some storms here. We got some discrete supercells all located, and then also the one near Hot Springs. So a bunch of possible rotations and tornadic storms will be available, and a bunch of energy also going to be available for today. We'll see how that does end up getting taking effect. Rotation's still looking pretty solid. Yeah, it does seem like more rotation near Hearts Bluff. I think that would be more the concerning part, just because of the inflow supporting the storm. A lot of inflow. Then back to Ida Bell. I check the correlation coefficient a lot with these storms that are going to be near like Broken Bow in areas, because we are very, very far from the radar sites. There's no radar sites in this area, so we're kind of left to the one near Little Rock or the one up here near Fort Smith, and also, of course, to the Shreveport, and what we probably won't use today, but the Fort Worth one. So 4 radar sites, all very far away from this area. And then we have the one that was in Mount Vernon. That tornado warning has been allowed to expire. Idabel rotation seems to be broadening. Doesn't seem to be too concerning yet, as it moves away from this radar site right to the Little Rock radar site far away. I think we're primarily gonna have to stick to the Shreveport storm. A little bit more rotation going through Manila now, just east of Manila. About to head over Country Road to 2007 2790, and also about to go over Interstate 80 near Horde. That would be the next place. And to the north, the one northeast of Teleco, still just getting straight line winds. It's trying to rotate, but just very broad as it's getting that inflow in. But if this inflow, if it does end up developing faster, the inflow will support that rotation. This could be our next big storm tornado that does hit. I don't know if we have a damage report from Clarksville after we got their big tornado, but we did just have a huge tornado that went through Clarksville not too long ago. So a big situation going on, as moments ago we did have that. Let's actually see if we our goal view up. I don't know how this would look in here. Does not look good over here. Probably will that. Let me fix. We'll do it. We'll work with that later. We'll get a dual view set up later. Probably work on it later this week. As for the Lindell storm, still got inflow that is supporting this rotation that is inside the center. Just by Horde and Crow. That does it cross Interstate 80. No CC drop on it. But these are going to be big hail producers as well. So not only for the tornadic side of things, but also for the hail, it's going to be very possible for some big hail, probably up to 2 or 3 inches. New scan for velocity should be coming in for the storm near Mountain Pine and Hawes. The new number is 4 tornado warnings and 6 thunderstorm warnings. So the storm seems to be still broad rotation still found. It's still trying to kind of get developed. Still a small little cell. I would guess that this storm system will last until like 11 at night. This will be a very long time. Let's actually go through the models that ARRR has given us. So where we are right now, we're at 4 p.m. You see that going forward, we just kind of keep developing because all of the red would be the biggest tornado threat. So all of it will be used up. It's already 10 p.m. tonight, and there's still storms forming down in the bottom. And storms don't really move out until like 3 or 4 a.m. So this could be a very long time. So I have some snacks and stuff ready. This does end up going a little longer. That is expected. We're down to 4 and 5 now. Check the rotation here at Idabel. So broad. Could be a little stronger, but being so far away, a little hard to know. But I don't think this will be. Well, they still have it as observed, so there could be a tornado. So observed tornado still going, about to go just a little bit east of Idabel. Could hit Schultz and to go. This will go right through the highway 45th Infantry Division Memorial Highway. That would be east of Idabel. The rotation to I think the storm's far. Where's this a small storm? So this storm that is going over highway or interstate 259, that is just north. Actually, about to go through Mount Herman in Sherwood. It does have a tornado warning on it. I don't know how accurate this is. Seems like the biggest part right at the base of the storm. So this does seem to be a danger storm. And we got a new severe thunderstorm warning on this storm as well. Could be one of our longer streams. The rotation near Horde is still very strong. Possibly could be producing right now. So far, our longest stream ever has been almost 4 hours. That was our second longest stream. Let me update this title. So I think this would be a lot more dangerous storm. Um, just depending on how discreet these cells do get. Like we can already see that a lot of these cells are developing away from each other, giving each other space. So that doesn't look like the Mountain Valley storm will be developing anytime soon. The tornado warning that is near Hopkinsville, like just went through Cadiz, has been allowed to expire. A longer concerning storm. We also just got a severe thunderstorm warning on the one heading towards London and Burnside and Tateville. Seems to be mainly a hail producer at this point. Not seem like it would be very dangerous. Another aspect. Um, do what? Seems like we're gonna have to wait. A tornado warning has been issued for Oklahoma. So going towards Broken Bow now in Idabel. Tornado warning now issued for those counties and cities. We're gonna have to look at it from a different place. So just continuing the tornado warning will be because of the distance away from the radar. Just to be safe, they're gonna continue that warning. Developing cell near Mount Herman issued a tornado warning. A new severe thunderstorm warning has happened in Kentucky. It's like for Hardyville, heading towards Hardyville, inside of the city of Uno. So already getting some many severe thunderstorm warnings right now. As for how many will be tornadic inside of the Kentucky and Tennessee area, I think it mainly depends on how discreet it will be. It definitely will be a lot more of an interesting situation to watch as these cells do grow. But you can tell that the atmosphere is just primed for severe weather and tornadoes just looking at these developing cells already developing hooks. And we just started out the day. Velocity's update on the storm. See if there's anything new. Just a primed atmosphere. And there is seem to be a growing rotation inside of the storm. This could be a tornado warning any moment now. I think this will definitely be a tornado warning probably in the next maybe 10-20 minutes as it's heading towards what it looks like to be Berlin and along the line going across Interstate 91 or Highway 91. I mean, that could be something to watch. So we are now at 5 and 6 tornado warning. 5 tornado warnings, 6 severe thunderstorm warning. A lot of storm chasers heading towards the storm right now, just east of Clarksville, and that is very tight rotation right now. I just went over a box letter. This could be a developing tornado as we speak now. Very quickly changed. We're gonna stick it to the storm right now. Even near Hopkins, it's like there's a big tornado down here trying to develop. Yeah, look at that. Velocity's going absolutely crazy. No CC drop yet. So it doesn't seem like it is on the ground just yet, but any minute it can be. This is going to be heading towards Avery. And also towards Interstate 82. This could be a start of a very big storm. And there could be a tornado on the ground right now in Fook. And just a little bit west of Angler. As there is a what looks to be a possible CC drop. Watching this next scan. Stayed consistent. Staying consistent. We may have a tornado warning right now. This could be on the ground as we speak. And the tornado warning near Avery still has not dropped. The rotation is still very strong. So keep an eye on that too. And also near Idabel. A little far from there. Just where the radar site is. Go back. Watch this. Okay, so there is a tornado warning. There is a tornado on the ground. Going over Lake Hawkins right now. There is a tornado on the ground. We have gotten our CC drop. So this should be upgraded now from a regular tornado warning to an observed radar confirmed tornado warning. No doubt in my mind this should be. Because now we have a CC drop. Now this will be heading just a little bit north. This is going to be heading towards Holly Lake Ranch right now. In the next few minutes. So if you're near Lake Hawkins, there is a tornado basically going right over you at this point. And it seems to be very decently sized. It's a big tornado. This is a developing situation now. A big tornado heading towards it's heading towards Holly Lake Ranch. Big tornado. This is a radar confirmed tornado. And I was not joking. This is real. So this is a very dangerous situation right now that is developing. Yeah, I saw this and I knew it. So see. If you are anywhere in these areas, I would always be safe and just be ready. So Holly Lake Ranch, you're in this. Get ready, Ronesboro, Rosewood, anybody, Shady Grove. Just be ready. This thing could easily turn very quickly. But this is a radar confirmed tornado that we've seen. A dangerous situation that is unfolding. So this developed really quickly. Very strong. Getting ready for a new scan. New scan coming in. See what's happening. It seems to be weakening already. So right after we got our warning, it does seem that it is weakening already. So tornado to a weakened tornado. Let's see about this northern storm. A new tornado warning. Okay. So a big tornado warning now been issued to be an extinction. It's an extinction of a warning. You can see velocity is very high. This could be going right over Avery right now. So get ready if you are in Avery. This is a big tornado that could be developing over you. Seems to be developing very quickly as well. And remember, all these storms are going to be rapidly forming. Every single one would be rapidly forming right now. So expect it to be rapidly forming right as it goes over you. Always be ready for anything to happen at this point. Correlation coefficient CC drop has weakened. Again, this is pretty far. So it does seem like the tornado that was over the town has weakened, which is the best news we can hear. So the best news we can hear right now. So right before it went over Holly Lake Ranch, it is gonna weaken. Can still hit some areas of the meadow. It doesn't decide to recycle. Again, Roansboro, you need to be ready for this because this storm is heading right over y'all. And even if you do not get hit by a tornado, there is very high winds and large hail that could still be located inside of the storm. Yeah, big rotation right now over Avery. Look at that. New tornado warning observed. Observed tornado warning for Hollywood Ranch. So this is for the CC drop that they have located that we saw earlier and have seen. So as predicted, this will be now a confirmed tornado warning. Yeah, but this rotation is ridiculous right now. Look at this rotation. If this thing could stop broadening, it would be very dangerous. So this may be our most dangerous storm that we have right now, as it is on the ground and ready to hit Holly Lake Ranch. This should get a new radar scan very soon as well. New scan. Whoa. Rotation has amped up. Okay. So, tornado back on the ground. And dangerous. It is developing even faster now. So, this debris signature will be hitting just a little bit through the meadow. If you are east of Holly Lake Ranch, you need to be ready for this. It's going to go by Farm to Market Road 49. That's located inside of Holly Lake Ranch. Right after that, if you're near Ronesboro, gonna go right near you as well. That rotation is insane. That's not good either. Yeah. They're not homes. So that is not actual houses. If you look at these, that looks like a mobile home. That's a mobile home. All mobile homes. All these areas. These are not actual. Yeah, Mark, we have a tornado in progress right now in Holly Lake Ranch. This is our second that we can confirm already from today. So this could be PDS very soon. I'm expecting it. Yeah, this thing is insane right now. Probably new scan coming. Yeah. Oh, dear me. Yeah, it grew. Some more bigger debris ball already as it heads through the meadow. And the meadow is a trailer park. That is not an actual place of house. Look at this. Crazy rotation on right now. So, yeah. This is not going to be a good storm. Um, we already had it confirmed today that hit to the north. Hit Clarksville earlier. That was located with the storm that's going to Idabel right now. Also near Oak Grove, more rotation. Oh, more rotation as well. And some slim rotation near Howarth. Yeah. We need to focus on the storm though. Yeah, the meadow. Look at that. That's a huge debris ball. Very big debris ball. That is insane. Let's see. When we get this new velocity signature, this could be absolutely insane to look at. Oh my goodness. Look at that though. This is the storm reflective. That's a crazy amount of rotation. Yeah, that is insane. Look at that. Got some going that way. This one going that way. That is a very big tornado. This is PDS. Like, this should be PDS right now. That's crazy. That rotation, that is very strong right now. So, like, we could see easily very high winds. I mean, this storm is already pushing like an inch of hail. Let's look at this. See, an inch of hail, and see how high the winds are. I would guess at least 60. Get a new We should get a new scan very soon. Oh man. New scan. A lot of lightning located inside the storm. I don't know if my thing's broken, but that's a lot of lightning. Oh my goodness. Okay. This should go PDS. This should be PDS. Although correlation coefficient went down. The debris ball does not seem as big. Looking at that. This does not seem that big. I think this could recycle. It could easily recycle. And then we also got a new storm starting near Palestine. So that could be very interesting to watch. Oh, and we had more rotation and possibly a debris signature here. We've still been pushing nobody for our stream. It's okay though. This could be starting soon. PDS. PDS tornado warning. So it did include, it ended, and they put PDS probably because this thing could easily recycle. Look how easy this is to recycle. You got big rotation. Anywhere this thing would even rotate, it gets down. I'll look and see if I can find one. I found it. I'll put into chat for y'all. Okay, so this is a pre-fire PDS. So it's still PDS. Does not seem like um any other storms are firing. A lot of storm chasers are saying that there is a bit of a situation where not much of a tornado possibility is there. About a rating of a 5 in Arkansas right now. So it does not seem like that will fire off. Let's look at Foreman. Could possibly be a tornado on the ground right now. Near Beaver. No, it's definitely not. You scan. Not on the ground yet, but still very strong. You can see that major area of rotation. So if you're in Rosewood, just be ready. Roadsboro, you're still gonna get heavy winds and really get the central part of the storm. If you're in Roadsboro, there's still quite a bit of storm to get. Jordan Hogg just said that he could see insulation and leaves flying in the sky due to this storm, which means that I'm pretty sure this is Jordan Hall. So him seeing that far away means that this is a big tornado that is developed. New scan coming in. So yeah, I don't know, man. This could be a very bad day. I don't know if I'll stay for the whole time though. Whoa, look at that! All that air mass that is going. That's crazy. One inch of hail was reported inside of Lindale. Look at how much hail there is in there. That's a big. I do not see this debris signature right now. I don't see it. So I think this is a recycling storm. Um, since that tornado that we did have earlier was so big, I think that was also the reason. So probably the reason for that was just because of the um, amount of debris that was lofted up when it went over the meadow and Holly Lake Ranch. That's probably the reason. Let's see if there's any damage reports or storm reports. House damage over there. So this could be a rain wrap tornado, you know. We could have one. Just being inside this much precipitation that is inside the storm, um, Rosewood, and being so far away from the rotation itself, um, could be hard to see the debris signature. Just so far away to get these storms good scans. Near Spring Hill, does not seem like there's any big storms going on. think power lines and trees are down. Highway 70, Clarksville, house destroyed. That's not good. That's not good. Multiple trees down. Alright. This is still PDS, is it not? It is PDS still. People were saying that they have it on their tornado now. They have eyes on tornado. Let's see if we get this new scan. Yeah. This is gonna be bad. I don't know if it could be a tornado right now. Let's see if we can get another radar site. None of them are really close enough to get a good look at it. Alright, I'm gonna check out some other storms real quick. So, seems like all the storms inside of Kentucky and Tennessee, they all seem to be not too dangerous as of right now. Marshall. There might be a tornado warning actually needed to be issued inside of Marshall, as the storm is rotating pretty good near Watts and K, or yeah, K. And in Conway, we have a pretty small storm that should not be rotating too much. And then also in Hot Springs, it does have a hook, but it's not rotating. And then as for Charleston or anybody near Fort Smith, it seems to be mainly a windstorm heading towards Ratcliffe. Doesn't seem to be anything too dangerous or anything for tornado warning wise. The tornado warning that is near Cove, that has been inside of the cities of Smithfield and Sherwood and Bethel, will be allowed to expire as there's no longer a threat. And in Broken Bow, you have some storms going through you, but nothing too dangerous as well. Seems to be just be a big storm. Let's see. And I'm back near Gilmer. So yeah, this is a big area. That big area of rotation. You can see that one way and another way. If this thing is able to develop, this could be very, very large, which would not be very good to hear, at least for these storms. So it seems near Good Lake, there could be a storm developing, tornado developing right now. Could be. All right. So we do have a PDS tornado warning as it goes on. That is for just because of it being such a big area of rotation. This could be a big tornado if it does even get on the ground, and it would not be able to we would not be able to stop it or even say that there is one on the ground if there is one, at least in time. New scan shows it has pretty strong still. I mean, this is all just very big. Don't think this is a CC drop. Yeah, that's crazy though. So, but yeah, this is definitely one of the biggest storms I've ever seen personally. So it could get very strong and dangerous in the next few minutes. Let's look at the storms near Foreman. This would be still rotating a little bit. Doesn't seem to be a CC drop yet. We're down to 3 and 2. 3 tornado warnings, 2 severe thunderstorm warnings. That's what we're left with. Some damage reports over here. So we have a 2 1/4, 3/4 inch hail that was recorded. A few storms that are just a little bit north of Bowling Green, producing some isolated hail and winds. Should not be too dangerous or even too severe to be issued as a severe thunderstorm warning. Marshall, still weak rotation inside the storm, has calmed down. Okay, Perryville has a band of rotation actually that is developing. Let's check it out on our depth chart. Yeah, so definitely 3D model. Let's try this. Check out that. So cool to see. Yeah, that's how it looks. If you guys want to see, I fixed my 3D radar. Look at that. So 3D models are now fixed. You can see the storm base. Yeah, all that works. Boom. Increase in velocity. A bunch of pictures of the tornado have been shown. Somebody said that tornado max wind speed was around 125 in Clarksville. Looking for some damage. It was a cone tornado. Yeah. So that is what we saw. I think Bethlehem. We could get a CCU now. At north real quick. It does seem like it is starting to wrap up a little bit more near Lane Sport. No CC drop on it quite yet. New warning in Pocahontas. Not too much to be worried. We can see some blips starting to pop off near Oxford. Also some more down to the south. Actually a bunch of them, especially in what looks to be inside of like Mississippi. Got a lot of blips. Like near Fayette. A lot of storms starting off. Okay. Okay, let's see if we have any other updates. So we did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning. That was for areas of Kentucky. That will mainly be for like eastern counties that are in some enhanced and slight risk. So I think this could recycle very easily. Yeah. This could be very big. I think we might see a drop soon. Rotation weakening now, actually, in Midway, and Noble, and Betty. So it seems like we are gonna not have a PDS anymore. So I think this will be allowed to conclude for a bit, but I think once again it will recycle. But as for now, this has weakened quite a bit. Foreman still looks about the same. So I think this Leslie and Marshall storm could be the next one to rotate. Um, the storm looks big. Outflow driven though. So it shouldn't be too much of a. Look at Texas. Yeah, I think we should still watch this one near Midway. But I'm gonna allow it to go a little bit before coming back. If this does get upgraded again, I will tell you guys. Pocahontas though. Let's talk about that. So I think this will be the next one to get a tornado warning. So I think this will be the one. I'm expecting. If I heard that right. Oh, in Clinton, near Clinton. Uh, Cleveland, Robertsville, Gloversville, and Blick all are in a tornado warning now. Yeah, but this has a big echo on it. Hook echo in it. Look at that. Leslie. And down here. Down here we could have one too. So a triple header of action going on now. As we can see, if we put on reflective, tornado warning could be issued for near Leslie. Let's do it again. Reflective. All those. Get a new scan in real quick. Let's see. So new scan coming in. Whenever it starts. Okay. Well, this will be a new tornado warning near Noah's. Almost certainly. Also one there. See, that's where this is. Look at that. So this cell was a part of each other and they split right in between Pocahontas. That's funny. Let's check back here. Near Pittsburgh and Lone Star. Oh, rotation has gotten back. Very strong rotation is back now. We're about to get a new scan too. Oh, there we go. No debris signature yet. We'll see. It's not really a cam. Alright, we're gonna end for today. Yeah. Just too much going on for me to get anybody in here. So we're gonna end and we'll be back probably next week. Making videos for the preparing storm of the next time. I'll see you guys again. If you guys want to check out some other people, go ahead.